I'm Doug Doyle with The Art of the Story. In 2007, we lost saxophonist Michael Brecker to a rare form of bone cancer at the age of 57. He left us with so much. He gave Coltrane fans something to embrace, but like Coltrane, Michael's indefatigable searching spirit gave us more in a quartet, quintet, dectet, or big band recordings. A raucous night with Brother Randy at 7th Avenue South. Just the right solo on a James Taylor or Paul Simon tune. All his work was inspired by an inquisitiveness his wife Susan says was always there. To celebrate Michael and raise funds for cancer research at Columbia University Medical Center, the Nearness of You Concert will happen on February 9th in the Appel Room at Jazz at Lincoln Center, featuring James Taylor, Lisa Fischer, Chris Bodie, Randy Brecker, Richard Blanco, and many others. Recently, WBGO's Daybreak host Gary Walker chatted with Susan Brecker and Darryl Pitt, the co-producer of the event and Michael's longtime manager.
This evening not only benefits and celebrates Michael's legacy, but it also benefits the research going on at Columbia University in the Cancer Center there. Talk about that and the work of two specific doctors that are working on MDS and leukemia research.
They are making great strides in cancer. But the most important thing is to try and get behind it in a very early stage, which is what they're working on. As a matter of fact, I spoke to Dr. Raza this morning, who said, "You must come to my lab. We're doing some great things." And I feel if you can make a contribution to anything, and we all have things we believe in and support, for me, this is essential to try and create a feeling around being behind cancer research so the work can continue, so people will not have to die from cancer like we lost Mike. And frankly speaking, Gary, you and I have spoken. We've all had a relationship with cancer. This is not new to any of us.
Darryl, talk about your time with Michael Brecker and your relationship and maybe some special moments you could share between the two of you.
There are a lot of wonderful moments. I'm just blessed, really, really blessed. As we were discussing earlier, before the interview started, I was a photographer. I had met Mike as a photographer. Bob James brought Mike and Randy and Sanborn and Gad and I forget who else to University of Michigan to perform a show there because Bob had gone to school there. And I thought I would take photos, and I met Mike afterwards backstage, and then I became a manager, and I went to a gig. And Susan, this was the gig that I met you at the Bottom Line, which was such a great club. And I realized instantly what an asset Susan was in Mike's life and would be in mine. Mike said, like, what are you doing? And I said, I guess I'd become a manager. And he goes, well, will you be mine? And I said, Mike, for that to be of consequence, for it to be meaningful, you're going to have to, and he was so comfortable being a co-leader and a sideman. I said, Mike, you're going to have to start releasing your own records, have your own record deal, have your own career and not just be in the shadows. And he said, I think I'm ready. Let's do this.
You can see Gary Walker's entire interview with Susan Brecker and Darryl Pitt on the WBGO YouTube channel. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.